For Canada immigration, should I be going with a consultant, lawyer, or should I be doing this on my own? If you have this question in your mind, then this video is for you. Canada invites many new immigrants through various programs. And if you are a skilled worker, then either you come through an express entry federal skilled worker program or through a provincial nominee program. Many of you have reached out to me asking, Gopi, I'm confused whether I should be going with a consultant, lawyer, or should I be doing on this own? And I completely understand that because you really don't want to make any mistake when you are going through such an important decision. In today's video, I will take all three options and compare this for you so that you are in a position to analyze and find which one suits you the most. After all, you are the one who knows what situation you are in. So watch this video from start till end. Don't miss out any of the part. And if you are new to my video, then please go ahead and press the subscription button as well as bell notification, as I bring information related to Canada immigration the way you want to know. And I also share my experience here in Canada as well as many money saving tips which will make you successful in Canada. Do it yourself. Here, you are relying on your skill of gathering information through internet, YouTube, speaking to your friend's friend, someone whom you know in Canada, and then gathering all that information, analyzing, then making your document and going through the process. Now, this is very cost effective and you are in self-control. Why? Because you know from start till end what you are doing. And to give you more confidence, see what the Government of Canada says on their website. Consultant. Any consultant who is registered with ICCRS has gone through a formal training of understanding how this immigration process works. He has expertise by virtue of going through this formal training and has a license to practice. Now, he will still need input from you, which means your right input will only give you a right output. So here your effort is also involved. Now there is one more category called agents. Now they don't have any license. And how do you check whether they are a consultant or an agent? You need to ask them these 8 questions. Once you have these 8 questions answered, you know whether they are a consultant or an agent. And this is something as a right you must ask because your money is involved. Now, immigration lawyer. He is someone who has a knowledge on law related to immigration. Now, if you're coming through federal skilled worker program or provincial nominee program, you really don't require them. Where are they required? If someone is coming as a refugee, the process is little complex and you require a legal advice. For them, yes, they will have to go for a legal advice. Otherwise, you really don't need any legal advice to go through this process. Remember what the Canada government website says? Okay, now for the express entry and provincial nomination program, let us see the eligibility requirement and the documentation part. I'll break everything one by one and let us compare what all three would be doing here. Eligibility. Now here, Canada government has clearly defined what is the eligibility criteria and what is required. And they have also given a free tool which you can use and know where the competitiveness is and what is the current trend. Now, if you understand this, then half the game is won. Most of us don't want to get in here and understand this. And for them, yes, consultant works better. Now, what will consultant do? He will use the same tool and he will give you the input on your eligibility. And that is when you pay him the money. Remember, eligibility is not your competitiveness. It is like a minimum benchmark. You really need to be competitive to come to Canada in program like PNP or Express Entry. So in terms of value addition, there's hardly any value addition. You can analyze and you are the best person to see where you are standing. Nobody else can do this. Lawyer has very little work here, so I'm ignoring him altogether. Passport. Now your government gives the passport, you just need to check the validity. Only place where people can mistake is a mismatch in name. Like your name in passport and degree certificate might be different. So for that, you just need to follow notarized form and there are many information online how to do that. You really don't require a lawyer and those people have been successful in coming Canada because you just need to give right input, right information and being honest. So there is no value addition from the consultant or a lawyer. You just end up paying more money. Photos. Again, government has clearly specified the photo what is required. You just need to get it clicked and send it along with the document. Age. Now to prove age, there are many documents. your birth certificate, passport, your education certificates. So there is hardly any contribution that a consultant or a lawyer is going to do. This you can do by your own. Proof of marriage. Now here it is again no-brainer. If you're married, your country will give you a marriage certificate. You just need to submit that document. There's nothing which a consultant or a lawyer can give you additionally. So this is something which you can do on your own. Proof of child. Either it could be a biological child or an adopted child. Any case, you will have a certificate. Nowadays, every country issues the certificate. You just need to submit that. Again, there is no brainer. There is hardly any contribution by the consultant or a lawyer. Some of you asked about what about divorce? Now, if you have gone through a divorce and it is settled, you will again have a document to prove that. Now, just think, if you're still going with the proceedings, why would Canada invite you? And what happens if you have to go back for hearing? So the answer is with you. You just need to get your documents in place and submit that. Again, there is nothing which a consultant or a lawyer can do except telling you to finish this work. Education. Now, Canada government says these are the agencies through which you have to get your education credentials assessed. You have to go to your university. You have to ask them to send this to these agencies and you will get the report. Now, if you go through a consultant, he again has to follow this process. He will get it on your behalf. He will charge you extra for that. And the only value addition is managing this process, which you can do on your own. I did it from Bangalore University and it was a very direct process where it was very, very seamless. The universities know which all document needs to go to which all agency. So you really don't have to worry. Just go with the process. Again, for me, there is no value addition except you being lazy and you are letting the other person do this work. Work experience. Now, Canada government has clearly defined each of the national occupation classification and their job code. All you need to do is go read that, find what is included, what is excluded, analyze and see what your job is, which one fits in to this job description. In my case, I had 2-3 options. I analyzed properly and whichever was fitting in best, I chose that job code and I submitted all the documents. It's no brainer. You just need to be honest and submit the document what is required. That's it. There is hardly anything which a consultant is going to do other than having a standard format and ensuring that whatever the requirement is, those are reflecting in that document. And this you can also do. There is no value addition. Lawyer has no role to play here. So if you're lazy, if you're not confident about yourself, if you think you make more mistakes, then you must go with a consultant. He's an expert. He can do that job for you. And of course, he will charge money for that. Now coming to proof of fund. Here again, Canada government says what the requirement is. You just need to ensure that all the required documents are submitted. Again, here consultant has no much value addition to do other than tell you to go and get this document from the institutions where you can get it sealed and signed. There is no way a consultant can do this job for you. And lawyer has no role to play again here. Police certificate. It is fairly simple. If you're in a country like India, you just need to go to Passport Seva Kendra, give in a requisition and you will get the letter. Now, if you have a criminal record, then please go and read what the website says and you know what answer you will get when you go through this process. Medicals. Now, Canada government has clearly listed the hospital where you can go and get your examination done. You are the one who has to choose the nearest hospital. You are the one who has to pay the prescribed fee. You are the one who will have to go and get the test done. And once it is done, the hospital will directly send it to the IRCC. So there is hardly any role which a consultant can play other than telling you and pushing you to go and get your medical done. So I hope you get this point. Letter of explanation. Now this is an optional document which you can use to give explanation to things which you think will help the processing officer to get more information. For example, you have a gap in education or gap in work. You just need to explain in simple language why it is so that he can get that insight. There is no brainer. You can go online and check how people are doing it and you will get an idea. Here, what consultant will do, he will just ensure that there is a over documentation to ensure that nothing is missed. So this you can do on your own and you really don't require a consultant. Payment of fee. Canada government has clearly listed how much money to give and when to give. And if you're on internet, and you have done any of the online purchases, it is as simple as that. You just need to go to their website, fill in the details and do a transaction through either credit or debit card. It's no brainer at all. What will consultant do here? He will do on your behalf and he will also charge you for the service. Of course, he's taking out time to do this for you. So all in all, if you are self-initiative type, if you have time and patience, if you can read simple English and wants to be in self-control, then do it yourself is for you. If you're really hard pressed for time, if you have money to spare, if you're lazy, if you're low on self-confidence, or you cannot read simple English, then you must go with a consultant. Let an expert handle your case. Still, the stress and worry will be there with you. But do remember to ask them these questions before you give your hard-earned money to them. So guys, I have given you enough information for you to choose the best option which suits you. You are the best judge of your situation. I hope you found this video informative. Please do comment and let me know. And if you liked it, please press the like button. And if you think that this can help any of your friends, please do share with them. Thanks for watching Canada Tried and Tested.